The universe is infinite, and the mind of man is limited. Therefore, it is impossible for man to understand the universe completely. Epictetus: the soul is immortal, and it has the potential to grow and evolve infinitely. Cleanthes: imagine standing on the edge of a vast cliff, gazing out at the endless horizon. Every step you take forward only extends the ground beneath your feet. There is no final destination, no culmination, just an everlasting journey. This is the concept of infinity. It has fascinated thinkers, philosophers, and mathematicians for millennia. It is a concept that challenges our very understanding of reality and of ourselves. How can something be endless? How can there always be one more of anything? Before we continue to unfold this concept, please make sure to subscribe and like this video. Your support gives me the courage to keep making videos like this, and it helps me reach a wider audience. So let's begin. From the infinite reflections between two mirrors to the limitless loop of fractals found in nature, infinity taunts our logical frameworks and our innate need for completion. Yet, despite its enigma, the concept of infinity provides us a paradoxical comfort. It reminds us of the boundlessness of potential, of exploration, and of growth. Every end in the light of infinity is but a new beginning. It humbles us, reminding us of our tiny, transient position in the grand scheme of existence, while simultaneously highlighting our capability to conceptualize and engage with the vastest of ideas. The journey of life is infinite. Marcus Aurelius. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if your life were an infinite game? Imagine you're walking on a beach and you find a seashell. It's a beautiful shell, and you hold it up to your ear and listen. You can hear the sound of the ocean, even though you're miles away. You think about how amazing it is that this small shell can contain the sound of the entire ocean. It's like infinity in a way. It's something that's vast and boundless, but it can also be contained in something small and simple. The Stoics believe that the universe is infinite and that our souls are also infinite. They taught us that we should embrace the infinite journey of life and that we should never give up on ourselves or our dreams. So, what does infinity mean to you? Imagine you're playing a game of catch with a friend. You throw the ball as hard as you can, but it always falls to the ground no matter how far you throw it. This is like life, according to the Stoics. It's an infinite game with no final destination. There's always more to learn, more to experience, and more to grow. But that doesn't mean life is meaningless. The point of the game is to enjoy the journey, to learn and grow along the way, to experience all that life has to offer. The Stoics believe that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot control. We can't control how far the ball will fly, but we can control how we react to it. We can choose to be grateful for the opportunity to play the game, even if we can't win. The philosopher is teaching the kids that life is a lot like this game. No matter how far you throw the rock, it's always going to fall to the ground. But that's not the point. The point is to enjoy the journey, to learn and grow along the way, to experience all that life has to offer. So next time you're throwing stones into water, remember that it's an infinite game. There's no need to rush to the finish line. Just enjoy the journey. More lines, just like enjoying the journey of hourly life and the stone being the representative for the Stoics' teaching, mean that when you throw a stone, it never reaches its destination because there is no end. You can always throw the stone further, and it's all about how much energy and technique you are using and how much time you are spending to increase your ability. But no matter how much further you throw that stone, it's always the place for next or more. There is no limit. We determine the limit and boundaries. Remember, it's not the destination, it's the journey, which never ends. You can grow yourself however you want. There is no limit and there is no destination where you say that the limit can be reached. Stoic perspective. The Stoics believed that infinity was a manifestation of the divine. They taught that the universe was infinite and that it was constantly expanding and changing. They also believed that the human soul was immortal and that it would continue to exist after the body died. The Stoics saw infinity as a source of both comfort and awe. It was a reminder that the universe was much larger than themselves, and that there was always more to learn and experience. It was also a reminder that they were part of something much larger than themselves and that their lives had meaning and purpose. The concept of infinity is a powerful one. It can help us to see the world in a new light and to appreciate the beauty and wonder of existence. It can also help us to overcome our fears and to live our lives to the fullest. So next time you're feeling lost or insignificant, remember the concept of infinity. Remember that you are part of something much larger than yourself and that your life has meaning and purpose. And remember, the journey is everything. The world is a living organism, an infinite living being, which contains all living beings within it. Seneca. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, and that our minds are limited in their ability to understand it. They also remind us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, and that our souls have the potential for infinite growth and development. The Stoics believed that the concept of infinity could help us to live better lives. They taught that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot control. Infinity reminds us that there is always more to learn and experience, and that we should never give up on ourselves or our dreams. Here are a few ways that the concept of infinity can help us to live better lives. It can help us to be more grateful. When we realize that the universe is infinite, we can start to appreciate the beauty and wonder of all that exists. We can be grateful for the opportunity to experience life and for all of the blessings that we have been given. It can help us to be more courageous. When we realize that the universe is infinite, we can start to see our problems in perspective. We can realize that our challenges are temporary and that there is always hope for the future. It can help us to be more compassionate. When we realize that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves, we can start to see others with more compassion. We can understand that we are all connected and that we should treat each other with kindness and respect. So next time you're feeling lost or insignificant, remember the concept of infinity. Remember that you are part of something much larger than yourself and that your life has meaning and purpose. What if I told you that the concept of infinity is not just a mathematical concept, but a spiritual one as well? What if I told you that the universe is not just infinite in size, but in potential as well? The Stoics believed that the human soul was immortal and that it would continue to exist after the body died. They also believed that the soul was a part of the divine and that it had the potential to grow and evolve infinitely. So what does this mean for us? It means that we have the potential to become infinitely better versions of ourselves. We have the potential to learn and grow infinitely. We have the potential to make a positive impact on the world that is infinite. The possibilities are endless. So go out there and live your life to the fullest. Embrace the infinite journey and never give up on yourself or your dreams and wisdom for a better life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends. Together, we can make the world a better place.